Here I was, thinking this video was gonna be a piece of cake. Little did I know what this game had in store for me, because what followed was a psychological meat grinder that repeated itself over and over and over again. So as you can see, we have just spawned in, and my first goals are gonna be to chop down all the trees here, because I am gonna need them. I am gonna play it safe, so we can upgrade the fire to the max and survive all 100 days and get all the kits. So I'm gonna need a tree farm. So it looks like we have coal here, and I'm gonna grab that as well real quick. Then I'm gonna put it right here, so we have it, and I'm gonna chop down more trees. I have played it for 13 days, as you saw, and it was actually quite an easy game, till it wasn't. And let's craft our map. Then I'm gonna start hunting rabbits for their food and for the bunny food. And we got a bunny food actually on the first try, which is kind of impressive if you think about it. We are gonna need a better axe than that, so we can chop down more and more trees. And I'm gonna grab the bunny food and immediately go to him and get the better axe. Now we should go and chop down more trees as well as hunt wolves. The spear is gonna be a great weapon for this wolf because it triple hits them. Now we shouldn't be attacked on the second night, but we will have to see. The revolver, well that actually helps. It is good. The chairs actually give me 5 wood each. I think there is a wolf here, yeah. And we actually got a wolf pelt, which is really nice. By day 3 we were doing good for ourselves. We had a map, 2 beds, a compass and even a revolver. But an accident happened on day 6. Oh my god, this guy scared me. Alright, I should eat. But being unable to face the cultists, I died. How did I die on day 6? This attempt was a failure, but soon comes the one that actually succeeded. For this run, I thought I was going to be with someone, but I was alone. On day 1 I did basic day 1 things like crafting a map, chopping wood and so on. I made my way to the cabin, where I grabbed everything that is flammable and put it in the fire. I also killed rabbits for their bunny feet and their food. At night I chopped wood. When the pelt trader arrived, I traded the bunny food for a better axe. I crafted the regular bed, got wolf pelts on the first try by the way, and traded it for a spear. Opened a basic chest, wanting to get a better back but got a flashlight. Upgraded the fire to level 4. Opened a normal chest and got a revolver at the start of day 4. At night I upgraded the bench and crafted a bed, compass and sundial, as well as a farm. I go on a scrap and fuel run where I find a chest, which when I open, get a rifle. I return to the fire and clear the raid with no problems. On the beginning of day 10, I opened a chest and finally got the good sack I wanted. While getting chased by an alpha wolf, I killed one and it dropped its pelt, which I traded in for a giant sack. I upgraded the bench again and crafted a good bed. For some reason also 3 traps, which I never used. Finally, on day 13, we can save the first kit. Day 18. This is the day where I left and went to the gym. So we survived 18 days and we saved 1 out of 4 kits. After returning from the gym, I decided to hop on again. I chopped down trees, built a map, got bunny feet on the very first try, as well as wolf pelt also the very first try. I saw there was a volcano on the map and knocked out of there. On the start of day 2, I gave the rabbit and the wolf pelts up for a good axe and a spear. I found a revolver and a flashlight in chests. From that point on, nothing of interest happened until I got the Skies on Fire event, at which point I got pretty scared. I had never gotten this event before, so I was hesitant to even get close to the meteors that crashed. I rescued the kid on day 4, got Alpha Wolf Pelt on the very first try as well, got a rifle, found a leather tunic, found a good sack, traded the Alpha Pelt for a giant sack just in time, then the ram woke up. I upgraded the bench to level 3, got a diamond from a chest, also got a strong axe. Tried to get the second kit, but Zeus had other plans. Then finally saved the second kit on day 26. The ram tried to get me but couldn't. I rescued the third kit on day 32 and also got the Easter Bear Pelt and traded attack for a sight. Upgraded the fire fully on day 53. I checked how guarded the fourth kit was and it was heavily guarded. I knocked out of there. I then searched for a better weapon, even went to the case where I almost died, until finally I died in the blacksmith. I was disappointed and went to sleep. My stats for this are that I got 3 kits and I survived until 74 days. This attempt was a failure, but soon comes the one that actually succeeded. The next day I joined 2 other guys for this one, but one of them didn't do anything and the other died. The guy that did nothing had placed the course around the base for some reason. Then he helped me get the first kit, but after that he ate all the food and I just left. The stats for this are that I survived 4 days and rescued 1 kit. Attempt 5 was also pretty short. I joined another group of people. This one seemed very promising, but then I died on day 2, not even rescuing 1 kit. So our stats for this are 0 kits and 2 days. I joined a team of 5 people. This also looked very promising. Everything was going to plan. A kid was rescued even on day 2. I had a leather tunic, good sack, good axe, 2 bandages, a spear and a revolver. On night 2, everything was going very good. We rescued the second kid on day 5. Also, I found a ruby chest on day 20, which gave me a riot shield. Not very good. But for some reason the third kit vanished and I am still wondering how it vanished. After some time I left. The stats for this are that I survived 50 days and saved 2 kits. And finally, this is the one that actually succeeded. And this time it was really promising. I got a good axe on my very first chest. The first kit was rescued on day 1. I had a good axe, good sack and a spear by day 3. We had also rescued the kid that night. A person from our team died, so I went to save them. We also got the Sky is on Fire event. We had a crock pot, so we had plenty of food. At night I didn't notice at first, but people had left the game and it was only me and Sammy. Thus I got a ray gun and a revolver. Sammy died a few times and eventually left. But before he did, I rescued the third kid and he died. I also got the basketball egg. I maxed out the fire after that and went to rescue the last kid. And I even got a chainsaw. After that, we finally reached day 90. So guys, we actually got to day 100 and as you saw, The deer was somehow glitched and it went through the floor. We got to 100 days and that was my first goal. We got all the kids. That was my second goal. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Goodbye. It took me over 20 hours to record, edit and voice this video. So if you like the video, then please show your appreciation.